Yo, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're just going to go over the new 2.9.0 update, the PTR update on CarX Drift Racing Online. It's come out January 2021 for PC, PS4 and Xbox. I'm going to cover everything in the new update, even some stuff that the developers didn't say in the update notes. I'm going to show you all the new cars, all the new kits, and all the new features, and just basically everything they've added, even the stuff that they haven't told us direct. So here we go. So first off, they've added a new feature, which is you can now change the material type for your vinyls. So when you're in the vinyl editor, and normally you just, you put a vinyl down, you go to change the color, there's now a new option to change the color type, so you can have a different kind of paint. So you can paint it chrome, you can have it matte, satin, gloss, candy, hologram, which I think is the chameleon paint. Basically all the options you've got for the normal paint editor, the different types of paint, you've now got that in the vinyl editor. So it's a really cool thing. There's now a lot more possibilities in the vinyl editor, and you can basically make any design you want. And this is a thing that the community's been requesting for quite a long time, so good on the CarX developers for putting this in. Definitely very cool, and I can't wait to see all the crazy designs people make with this. Next thing is they've actually removed something they did on the last update that a lot of the people in the community didn't like. Basically you can now, once again, hold the handbrake while changing gears. So although it's more realistic to not be able to change gears while using the handbrake, and that's what they did in the last update, a lot of people didn't like it, and so they've now removed that feature. The next thing they've done is they've added more complex tuning for the dyno stand, and it's for the shocks. So it used to be just the shock stiffness that you could change on the front and the rear. Now there's 4 different options. There's the quick tightening of the shocks, front and rear, the quick retraction, then there's the overall tightening and the overall retraction. So you've got 4 different tuning options for the shock, both for the front and the rear separately as well. So definitely very complex tuning you can now do with the shocks and the suspension. Pretty cool feature. And the tuning ability on this game is getting pretty good now. It's getting on the level of Forza, so props to the developers. So the next thing they've done is they've added 6 brand new cars, and in the menu screen you can actually see a little plus sign that shows you the new 6 cars from the new updates. You can find them really easily in the garage. The first one is the Solar, or the Mitsubishi GSX Eclipse, I think it's called in real life. Also the Fast and Furious body kit is on here as well, so you can do your replicas of the Fast and Furious Eclipse. And here's all the body kits, and here's the car. The next new car they've added to the game is called the Black Fox, and it's the Mustang Fox body in real life. And here are the multiple body kits you can put on it. One of them is actually the new concept art for Ken Block's Fox drift car. The very last one just coming up now. Then the next car they've added is called the Inferno, which is the, I think, Mustang, no, not Mustang, Dodge Charger, the 2018 or 2019 version, I think. Drop it in the comments if you know the exact model. And of course here's the different body kits. And the next new car is called the Hot Rod. I don't know if there's an in real life version of this car. If there is, drop it in the comments, but I'm not too sure. And this has 2 different body kits, and it's a really cool car. It looks really good, it goes really low to the floor, and the body kits are quite cool and quite different too, so cool new car. The next new car to the game is called the Vanguard, and I think it is the Audi RS6 station wagon version. Drop it in the comments if I'm wrong, if you know the exact car that this is supposed to be. And there's a couple of cool body kits for this too. One of them is really cool. It's got kind of like a part see-through hood or bonnet, so you can see part of the engine. It looks really cool. And then the 6th and final car they've added to the game in this new update is the Toyota Supra 2020. I think it's called the Nomad Gt or something. I'll just have a little look. Yeah, the Nomad GT. So everybody's wanted this car for a while. Looks really cool. It's got some really cool, crazy body kits. I think some of them are in real life body kits too. Yeah, really nice looking car. It sounds good and looks cool. And now we move on to the last couple of added things in this new update. So So we have a new body kit for the Piranha X, the car you can see right now. Here it is. Looks pretty crazy, not like anything we've seen in the game before. I don't know if this is any kind of real life replica body kit. If it is and you know what it is, drop it in the comments. They've also added another new kit for this time the Shadow XTR, the Mustang. And the kit is basically an older version Mustang by the looks of it. So pretty cool. You can choose between the default new kind of shape Mustang or the classic old school Mustang style. So pretty cool body kit there. The next thing they've done is they've basically remodeled the Chaser or the Burner JDM. So they've basically made it look more realistic, I think, and just made it look a bit better in their opinion. I don't know how it was before, really. I don't use this car too much. But yeah, they've slightly changed the model of the car, and I think they've actually removed one body kit and added one body kit. Again, I'm not too sure because I didn't use the car much, but drop it in the comments below if you know the new kit and the old kit that went. The next thing they've added is they've basically given you the option to turn off the drift points in the HUD. So if you don't want to see the drift points come up on your screen anymore, you can now turn that option off and you'll no longer see the drift points or the skill chain. And you can have, you know, less stuff in your face basically on the HUD. I'm really glad they've done this because I love it when you can customize the HUD to how you want it, so you can just have things show up that you want. Next thing they've done is they've basically reduced the noise of the brake squeal that they added in, I think, the last update. So basically it's just less noisy, it's just quieter. And finally, they've just slightly updated the look of the menu, and they've also added Polish and Portuguese languages. That's everything. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.